Welcome, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. Thanks for joining us today. It's a crazy time of year, but we're glad you're here.
Yes, feeling very grateful this time of year.
Yes. Welcome to the Legacy Lab.
Yes, welcome back to episode
Episode 4.
4, yep.
Craziness. Pretty soon, eventually, we won't be able to keep track of how many episodes.
Yeah, I know, right?
So right now, we're here.
Yep.
And I'm grateful that we're doing this podcast.
Me too. Because we did have a little bit of debate if we were going to do it because of the Christmas time. But ultimately, we decided that it was a priority and that we needed to do it.
That's right. So I'm grateful that we decided to, and we're grateful that you're here.
Yes.
And that is the topic today. Grateful.
Yeah. Since it's the Christmas time, we thought it would be good to talk about everything we're grateful for, and
why everyone talks about being grateful, but why is it important to be grateful?
Yeah.
And what are the dangers of not being grateful?
Yeah.
And then especially during this time of year, everyone talks about being grateful, but the reality is sometimes it can be hard to be grateful during the holidays because there's so much stress around planning and shopping and family, and there's just sometimes it's stressful for people. So it's easy to say be grateful, but in reality sometimes that can be hard.
Yeah, definitely. And I think also another thing that people struggle with is comparison. And that's just one thing that you just need to get out of here, because comparison is the thief of joy.
And that is 100% correct. It is so bad to compare. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Once in a while I'll get caught up in comparing, but it is really it's very toxic. So replace it with gratitude.
Yeah, I agree.
So Kenzie, why is gratitude important, and what is gratitude?
So gratitude for me is very important because sometimes it's easy just to go straight to the negative. But it's good to really just take a step back and just be like, wow, I'm grateful and I have so much to be grateful for. And being grateful is just being thankful and taking a step back and just realizing that you are very blessed in many ways.
And there's so much, a lot of times people think being grateful, it's they have to be grateful for the big things. But there are so many little things to be grateful for that it's some of the most joyous, memorable moments are literally the smallest, tiniest moments that we share as a family together.
And even just the little things that we have that we take for granted. Lately I've been writing my gratefuls in my journal at night, and last night I wrote, I'm thankful to have 2 homes and 2 beds that I can sleep in at night.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how gratitude to me, I'll just touch on that before moving on, but gratitude for me is it helps ground me and appreciate what I have, just like you said, because as I'm wired to always go and do more and achieve more, and sometimes that can be it can be challenging, is because I'm always let's go and trying to achieve the next thing. But gratitude helps ground me. It helps slow me down, and it helps me realize and appreciate the progress that has been made.
Yeah.
And it really helps. I say it again, ground me and keep me okay. This is where I am. This is what I have, and I'm grateful for everything that I have.
Yeah, I love that.
Let's share, because one thing I know we both do things to share grateful, but how do you do grateful? How do you work that into your daily life?
So a big one for me that I already mentioned is that I every night I reflect and I say things that I'm grateful for. And I've been working hard on trying to see the good in maybe not the best situations throughout the day. If I'm dreading going to school, I'm oh, I don't want to go to school. I try to take a step back and say, I'm really grateful that I have this access to education.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
just turning it around and like
Yeah.
whatever the hard thing or the challenging thing that you may not want to do,
Mhm.
like find the gratitude in that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Or
awesome.
like another example is like when the little kids are being bad, just being like trying to think of like, I'm really grateful that they're healthy enough to be arguing right now, and like I'm grateful that they're able to argue because
Yeah.
it could be the other way around and they couldn't be able to do
Yeah. That's good. I like that.
that.
One thing that we do as a family
Mm,
is at dinner
yeah.
at night, we do thankful.
Yeah.
So we go around the table and everyone says, a few things that they're thankful for that day or whatever that the day brings. And that's a really cool thing that we got in the habit
Mhm.
of doing quite a while ago. And
Yeah.
we do it on a, like whenever we eat dinner together, which
Yeah,
is all the
and
time.
it's led to the little kids. Like the little kids are the ones asking us.
That's right. Yeah. Usually Pearson or Mila will be like, "Hey, whoever, like, what are you thankful for?"
Yeah, I
And
love that.
it's really we're instilling it in them. They're 7 and 3, and now it's just like instilled in them to be thankful and to show gratitude.
Yeah, and I love that part of our routine.
Yeah.
It's a good way to connect with each other.
Yeah. It's end of the day. It could be like a hard day, stressful day. A lot has happened, and like we're all just sitting around the table and we're showing what we're thankful for,
Mhm.
being together. And a lot of times, like every time my thankful is like we're here together eating a healthy dinner,
Yeah.
and that's huge.
Mhm. Yeah.
So what's the risk of, so we said like why, like what grateful is to us, why it's good to have to show gratefulness. What's the like what happens when you're not grateful, like what's the negative impact of like if you're not grateful and you don't practice?
So I think a negative of not being grateful is just really always looking to the future and not taking in the present moment.
Mm,
Because I feel like sometimes when we're just like we're not being grateful for the moment and we're not really in the moment and being thankful like just being grateful for what we already have. We just keep on looking for the future. And when you look back, you're going to be like, wow, I really rushed through that when I wish I took my time and really just like appreciated what I had in that moment.
yeah, because it's really about like I'm sure you've heard this before, it's about like enjoy the journey.
Mhm.
Like you have to become obsessed with the journey
Yeah.
and not obsessed with the destination,
Yeah.
because as I said earlier, as like high achievers, a lot of times you set a goal and as you reach that goal, the bar has already moved.
Mhm.
So being grateful or not being grateful causes you to like not appreciate like the small steps that you're taking to
Mhm.
achieve the bigger goal. And really, like if you think about it, reaching goals, it's about the journey of like who you're becoming and what you have to do to get to that goal. So again, being grateful like grounds you, it makes you slow down and really appreciate and reflect on like the process and
Yeah.
just enjoy the moment.
So we talked about like why gratitude is good. Can you tell me how like being grateful and how it can lead you to success?
Yeah. So like we were just saying, we talked about like the good and the bad of like being grateful and not being grateful. Um, you have to be grateful in the moment, and it's so cliche, but like if you can't be grateful with what you have, what makes you think that you can be grateful when you do have
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
that you're aiming for? Like you have to realize that you have to appreciate what you have now, because if you can't appreciate what you have now in the journey, you will never be happy when you get to like XYZ destination. It won't happen. Like you're
Mhm.
not going to change how you are.
Yeah,
So like
because you're gonna keep striving for better and better, and it's just you're never gonna reach that if you're not grateful for what you have now.
yeah, and being grateful, like I said earlier, it causes you to slow down and reflect,
Yeah.
because like when you're grateful, like you have to think, about like you have to think about things differently. Like you said, you have to reframe like some challenging things in your day and like find the gratefulness. So like practicing that on a regular basis, it causes you to like slow down, reflect, gather your thoughts, just be more calm in the moment. And that is a recipe for being successful. Like, you're never going to be successful if you're always like rushing around, like being chaotic. Like, you have to create the calm, and like grounding yourself in gratefulness is an amazing way to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
So it is Christmas Eve.
Yes, it is.
So I think that we should end the show with sharing 3 things that we're each thankful or grateful for this holiday season. And then we encourage you, challenge you to drop in the comments some things that you're grateful for this holiday season, because it is an amazing time of year. It's the end of year. A lot of things are coming to a close. We're getting ready for the new year. So let's have you stop, reflect, be calm, and put some things that you're thankful and grateful for in the comments.
Yeah. So you can go first, Dad.
All right. First of all, this will be a bonus, but like, I'm super grateful that we're doing this episode.
Yeah, me too.
It would have been very easy for us to skip this week and not put an episode out because of all the craziness going on. So like, first of all, grateful we're here. I love the holidays, so I'm super grateful and thankful that our whole family is going to be together and celebrating. We weren't sure if that was going to happen, and it's going to happen. So I'm beyond grateful and thankful that we're all going to be together celebrating and enjoying the holiday together.
Yes, I agree.
We can volley back and forth.
I'm also so grateful for that, and I'm thankful that some health problems that have been happening in our family are, for the most part, resolved. And that's the one thing that I wanted for Christmas, and it came true.
Nice. Yes, I think we all agree on that.
Yes.
My second thing that I'm thankful for is it's supposed to snow today. I'm thankful that we might get a white Christmas.
Yes.
And maybe we can go skiing this weekend.
Yes.
So thankful for the snow and the weather. I know it might mess some people up with the travel, but I'm thankful for the snow and the possibility of skiing this weekend.
Yeah, I am very excited for skiing. Another thing that I'm always so thankful for is the ability to be able to move my body, because that is so important to me, and I always have the mindset of I get to move my body, not I have to move my body, and that is just so, moving my body is so important to me, and I'm so grateful for it.
Yeah. You actually stole mine. My third one was going to be my health and my routine of like working out and taking care of myself. It's such an amazing like game changer. It makes me feel different. I'm able to be energetic with my family and do all the things that I want to do. So like, my health and fitness, I'm super thankful for. So yeah.
So my last one that I'm thankful for is I am so thankful for my family's dynamic. Even though I have divorced parents, it led me to have like an expanded family, like the Littles and Ella, and it just and I'm very thankful that like my mom and my dad like are able to get along and be together for Christmas. So
nice.
And all the holidays.
Nice. And I'll do one more bonus. I know I did a bonus to start, but I'll do a bonus to end us out here. I'm thankful for this podcast and this opportunity to do the Legacy Lab with Kenzie. I'm super excited about it, and I'm super excited for 2026 because we're just getting going. So thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you, Dad.
So go in the comments, drop some thankfuls. It might be scary to do it, but you're going to feel so good after, like literally just doing like those 3 thankfuls back and forth. Like, I get little tinglies. Yeah. And like it just warms my heart.
I was just going to say that. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and remember to just enjoy the time with your family. Don't take it for granted, and just really slow down and take in the moment.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.